Runners are going to post now for the Fitzdares Extra Places Everyday Handicap Chase. Gazette Bourgeoise. First out, light blue with the red sleeves. Jack Quinlan aboard. Gazette Bourgeoise. Next is Outback Frontiers in the black and yellow checks, red and white check sleeves. Then the grey School for Scandal. School for Scandal's in the black and red check colours. Callum Pritchard is on board School for Scandal. Next to go to post, Fatigue Delille, Lucy Turner's in the dark green with the white sleeves. Then Illogical Logic, number 4, Freddie Mitchell, black and red stars. Chica Supreme is in the red with the orange diamond, spots on the sleeves. And Edgewell also to post, number 3, in blue with the orange disc and orange sleeves. Edgewell, Sean Bowen. That's your lineup. The Fitzdares Extra Places every day. Handicap Chase, the start here, just beyond the trees, the right-hand side of the course. Two to one favourite, Fatigue Delille, 2-1. 7-2, Chica Supreme, 4-1, Edgewell. 13-2, Gazette Bourgeoise and Illogical Logic also on 13-2. School for Scandals, 11-1. And Outback Frontiers is 22-1. The 2-1 favourite, Fatigue Delille. Starters flags up now, ready to call them in. Thank you, Matt. Walking forward then. So in they come with 3 miles ahead of them. They're off and racing for the Fitzdares. Extra places every day, handicap steeplechase. 18 to jump, and there Sheikah Supreme, unsteerable at the back end of the field. There were signs of this just before the race started, and Sheikah Supreme has effectively thrown the towel in, and one of the gambles of the day, effectively playing no part in the race. Over the second of their fences, they go to the water jump. Outback Frontiers is already some way behind Edgewell, well off the pace as well, but Fake Delil leads them now towards the next fence. Another plain one coming up the third. Fake Delil out in front. From in second place, the grey School for Scandal. School for Scandal's followed over that by Gazette Bourgeoise. And then in the starred jacket, Illogical Logic is in fourth place. Illogical Logic followed by Outback Frontiers and then Edgewell as the runners continue then to the intersection, having seen the fourth fence away safely. That was an open ditch. Plain one coming up then, and the grey School for Scandal leads now from Fate Delil in second place. At the next fence, both jumped well there, as indeed did Illogical Logic. Gazette Bourgeoise a little tentative, but on the flat as they head round the loop, she now moves back into third place. And these are still a little way clear of Outback Frontiers and Edgewell right at the rear end of the field, sixth and last, as the turn towards the sixth fence in the contest, and still a long, long way to go. This the Fitzdares extra places every day handicap chase, and School for Scandal and Fate Delil continue to match strides here, moving on towards the next, with in behind them Illogical Logic and Gazette Bourgeoise. Outback Frontiers next, and Edgewell still at the rear and off the pace, and just being nudged into this next fence, which they all take safely, but there's 12 lengths between the leaders and the back marker, who is Edgewell. Those leaders, Fake Delil together with School for Scandal, as they now come down towards the first of these 3 plain fences in a row. Together those two. At the back, Edgewell was chancy there in last place, and only a little bit better than him was Outback Frontiers as they move now towards the next fence. This is the 8th all told. Fake Delil and also School for Scandal. Edgewell, a poor jump there in last place. Things getting serious for Sean Bowen. Taking the next fence, and those 4 leaders were all safely over it. Fake Delil together with School for Scandal, with Illogical Logic in behind those and Gazette Bourgeoise, and these are clear from Edgewell, who's into 5th place, only just in front of Outback Frontiers, but those two seem to have it all on to close on the front 4. They set out on their final circuit, and up front, Fate Delil still shows the way with a lead from School for Scandal. A little slip there from Fate Delil, and also slipping at the back was Outback Frontiers. Outback Frontiers being swiftly pulled up, and it's Fate Delil who leads the way from the grey School for Scandal. Gazette Bourgeoise, Illogical Logic are the next 2, and there's no signs yet of Edgewell closing the gap as they take the water jump. Edgewell still going, but will require all of Sean Bowen's mastery to get back at them here. Plain fence before the ditch coming up, and leading to it, Fate Delil and School for Scandal. Fate Delil in the green and white, School for Scandal, and also Gazette Bourgeoise joining in with them. Then Illogical Logic and Edgewell still in touch, just about. That was the open ditch. They all jumped it well, apart from Edgewell, who was a bit sloppy once again. So they're now crossing the track through the intersection and now on towards the next of their fences, which is 5 from the finish of the race. Fate Delil, pressed by Gazette Bourgeoise and the grey School for Scandal still there. Illogical Logic in 4th place, and they're clear of Edgewell. And there, Fate Delil dropped back into third place as they head round the bend. 4 leaders that are really tightly grouped up, with now 4 more fences left to take only in the Fitzdares extra places every day handicap chase. The leader, School for Scandal, on the inside of Gazette Bourgeois, with Fatigue de Lille in behind those. Illogical Logic is next. Sean Bowen certainly not given up on Edgewell, but Edgewell is 10 to 12 lengths behind them as they turn now in towards the 4th last of their fences. Gazette Bourgeois with School for Scandal. Illogical Logic, Fatigue de Lille has dropped back further now into 4th place. Edgewell plugs on. This then, the closing stages. School for Scandal, the grey, took over from Gazette Bourgeois in 2nd place. Long run down towards the 3rd last. Illogical Logic is plugging on in 3rd. Fatigue de Lille looking weary in 4th. Edgewell is still going in 5th. Over the next fence there, it was School for Scandal and Callum Pritchard chasing a 2nd winner of the day towards 2 out. From in 2nd place, Gazette Bourgeoise. Illogical Logic has not given up the chase in 3rd. Then Fatigue de Lille in 4th place. That was the 2nd last. School for Scandal getting a bit lonely at the head of affairs. Illogical Logic is plugging on with Gazette Bourgeoise. Fatigue de Lille and Edgewell. Sean Bowen still not given up the chase. Over the last of their fences. School for Scandal leading. Illogical Logic. Fatigue de Lille is still staying on. Edgewell's been given a tremendous ride. Time running out for him though. Up to the line, School for Scandal clinging on. School for Scandal has just beaten Illogical Logic. Then Fatigue de Lille in behind them, together with Edgewell. How Edgewell got as close as he did, I'll never know, but School for Scandal's won it.